Day, everyone. I'm Washifa Isaacs, your notifiable medical conditions coordinator for the Western Cape. So today we're going to do a new case notification and view and edit the case on a mobile device. Training objectives: capturing of a new case, view and edit case searching, and NMC summary. You log in onto your app icon on your phone, type in your username and your password, click on login. Application functions, you will see cases, new case, search, and log out. But we're going to concentrate on capturing of a new case. So you go to new case, click that icon. Function searches for existing cases to avoid any duplicates. So you can search your patient by name or surname, or name and surname, or you can search by the ID number if you have an ID number. Now, if you do not find your patient, you can continue to put in your diagnosis or the NMC that you are capturing today. So it does not have to be a confirmed case. Remember, you can also put in your suspected cases. Once you have captured the information on the window, you can continue with facility details. If you have more than one facility, you are then able to search for that facility. Once you find the facility in the drop-down menu, you can select the facility and your province, district, and sub-district will automatically be populated. Your notifier details: once you put a tick into notifier, you will then see that all your information will be populated to the bottom of that. If you are the capturer, put a tick into capturer and complete your information. Once you are done, you can click onto the next section. Patient details. Your patient demographics will be starting with the title of the patient. Kindly ensure that your title for Mr. corresponds with male and Miss or Mrs. with female. Your age is auto-populated from the ID number and your date of birth. Click on the next drop-down arrow and select pregnancy status if applicable. So for males, it will be grayed out, and make a selection if it is a female, either pregnant, not pregnant, or unknown. Patient details will be your residential address. So first, it will start with a country. So if the patient is not from South Africa, so your patient may have visited you in South Africa, but from another country. Therefore, there is a long list of countries for you to make a selection from. Then you can go to put in your province, then your city, and also the suburb, patient street address, postal code, and click on to next. The employment status or patient details for employment section will be open. So employment status will be either the patient is employed or not employed or a pensioner. Then the employer institution name, the country where that is situated, your province, your city, suburb, and then the employer institution address, postal code as well. Once you're done, you can click onto the next section, which will be your notifiable medical conditions details. You can note that your diagnosis condition will already be there. If you have, however, made a mistake, you cannot change it from the section. You have to send an SMS or a WhatsApp or email to your notifiable medical conditions coordinator to make a change. Then they will delete that case and you have to re-notify with what you intended to do in the start. Then your contact history will be about any contacts that the patient has been in contact with for this notifiable medical condition. Type in your symptoms if it's not included in your drop-down list. You can type in your treatment as well, and there's at least 300 characters allowed. Your treatment is usually speaking to the antibiotic that the patient has been treated with before they entered your facility, or that has been started on the day that you're doing the notification. Your method of diagnosis, there's a drop-down menu you can select from. So it can be clinical signs and symptoms only, laboratory confirmed or other, or if there's a point of care test, you can select rapid test or X-ray. Select your symptoms onset date and diagnosis date from the calendar icon. Your admission details, click to select admission status. If it's an inpatient is selected, then your ward name has to be included. Click to select your patient vital status. So it will be either the patient is alive or unfortunately deceased, and then a date of death is required. Your travel history. If your answer is yes, you click on add travel and complete all the travel details. Complete the travel history details, where the patient departed from and where they have arrived into. And once you have done that, you can close the window. And if there are any more travels, so sometimes patients travel from one area, maybe a district into a sub-district before they reach into your city, that will be considered another travel. So all the travels that the patient has done up until the time they reach your facility in that either 3-month period or 2-month period or 2-week period, you can then just do another set of where they have traveled from, where they have traveled to, put the dates as well, please. Your travel history continues. So if you have said your patient has not traveled or it is unknown, then you can just move to the next section. It will close down that area. It won't open. Your vaccination history is directly related. The status is directly related to the NMC that you are notifying on the day. So if you say not vaccinated, it will close down the area. But if you say that the patient is vaccinated, the date of the last vaccine, you have to then also capture. Please make or go that extra mile to get the last vaccine date if it is up to date. If you say it is up to date, we require the date. Contact the mom or caregiver, and if they have it available, then you can enter that. Specimen details, was a specimen collected? If you say yes, then you have to put in the date of the specimen and also the barcode. If you do not have a barcode on the day when you're doing the notification, you can put 3 zeros in order to save. But most barcodes are available on the day that you are doing the notification. Once you have saved the document, you can again retrieve it from cases if you click onto your notified cases. Training objective next, how to view or edit a case. So you can click on cases to view or edit a case and select a category of case. So will it be a captured case, notified case, clinical only, or a lab case? Case selection, you can then double click onto your patient, whichever patient you wish to view. Once that window is open, it will look like the one on the right side, where it will give you your subheadings, the dark green section. And once you click on to edit, it will allow you to make changes and then also to save the document after you have updated the information. So if you also want to have a case summary window will appear if you want to open up the patient. Again, there is the subheadings and the dark green sections will appear for you to click on to edit. So perhaps you want to update the vaccine details of the patient or maybe the specimen details. You may do so by clicking on edit. Go to the section which you intend to update. Once you click that, it will open up for you to update and complete all information accurately with as much integrity as also correctness and current information. Click on to next and move to the next page. How to search a case. So you click on to search. Once you have done that, you will be able to search by either a case ID if you wish, or search under the patient's identification number, or the patient's name, or the patient's surname. If you want to do an advanced search, again, there will be more parameters which will be available to you to select from. You can click on the drop-down arrow to select the NMC diagnosed. That is also very quick search. So if you want to look at perhaps all your cholera cases or measles cases, you can just tick into that particular NMC. But first you have to put a tick into advanced search. You can also then set your time frame. So you can say that you want from notified from that date to notified to a date. And then once you are done, you can click on to search. NMC summary. So if you have outlined the purpose of the NMC reporting, and according to the international health regulations, that is all about our summary. We will just be talking to all the regulations and what you will be able to find within your Notifiable Medical Conditions app. The offline module is not yet functional. You can click on to log out to exit the app. Thank you very much. My details are available. If you wish to call or you wish to WhatsApp, you can use the number 064-742-4005 or email. If you wish to find out anything about the app or you have an issue with your app, you may call the NMC hotline on 072-621-3805. That is used when your notifiable medical conditions coordinator for your province is not available. Then you can go to the NMC hotline. Thank you very much.